But passion is more important than you think if you want a long-term relationship. And that comes to the tool that I created to teach this called the salad or the garbage. Have you ever heard the joke, what's the difference between salad and garbage? 2 days. Time. Difference between salad and garbage is time. So I'm blessed to serve a lot of people in this beautiful world that we have. And people come to me in many different states of relationship for help in various ways. Very often people come to me, they're not in relationship right now. People use the word single. I prefer the word in transition. You're out of your last relationship. You're not yet in your next relationship. During that time, you want to heal some stuff. Empower yourself with the tools to make it work. Understand what is the best relationship for you. How to spot long-term alignment so you can make a great choice. Trust yourself to make a great choice. And be ready and empowered for that time when that happens. Plenty of people come to us when they're ready to leave a relationship or suspect that they're ready to leave a relationship, but they want to navigate the divorce, right? There are children involved, and they want to go from unhappily married to happily co-parenting, and that looks like a really big gap. And so they come to us, and we help them through that process. And it's interesting how sometimes people who come to us through the phase of navigate the divorce end up not too long later in the phase of starting a new relationship. What do I do now? These things change. But the two groups of people that come to us more than any other phase of relationship, two types. One is what we call passionless. You could be in a loving relationship. Sometimes it's maybe not so loving, but it's still caring. You co-parent together, good roommates, running a life together. You care about the person, you don't want to hurt them, but the passion has fizzled, it is gone. It is not a passion-full relationship anymore. And you'd love to reignite the passion, but you also don't want things to get any worse than this. Second category, phase of relationship that people come to us most commonly are what we refer to as hanging by a thread, where one or both people are considering leaving the relationship, hand on the button. Can't really see how this is going to work any other way. And they want to either know, very often the most popular question I get asked then is, when is it just time to go? How do you know? And so it's about navigating whether that's the relationship that gets rescued or you heal so that you can transition to the relationship that's long-term aligned for you. So there's these two categories, right? Loving, caring, don't want to disturb it, want to be together, but it's just not exciting. It's not passionful. We don't have a lot of sex. When we have sex, it's not exactly electric. But I don't want to go anywhere. We have kids. We get along. We're navigating. Hanging by a thread. One of us is ready to go probably, or thinking about it. Can't figure out how this is ever going to reconcile. What do we do? And to you, those may look like the Grand Canyon's difference apart in that relationship. But to me, it's the difference between salad and garbage. That's just a timing difference. That's the same relationship. And this is why. Because when you stop having passion and you stop having sex, with the only person, by the way, you're supposed to be able to have the sex with, eventually, over time, pain leads to resentment, leads to distance that builds. And eventually, the rejection hits such a threshold that even getting too close to that person is too painful a reminder of what you're not sharing anymore. And you start to lead what Paul and I refer to as parallel lives. You're going through the motion under the same roof, trying not to bump into each other. Because every time you do, it's just a painful reminder of what you don't have and what's not okay. Until one day, whatever that was keeping you together is no longer keeping you together, or leaves, or moves out of your house. And you find yourself asking yourself, what am I doing? Can I really do this for another 40 years? Who are you? Who have I become? Can I really do this? And all of a sudden you realize, holy fuck balls, I'm the garbage. I'm hanging by a thread. The difference between those two is just time. And that's why we do this work. Because if you're the salad, let's not become the garbage. Yes?